Good morning, everybody. Welcome in my divine feminine, divine masculines. My name is Shannon. This is Cosmic Goddess Healing. I have no idea what I'm here to talk about today. I'll be honest, I'm struggling a little bit today. I did a video yesterday and then I took it down because I don't know, I didn't feel great about it, and I started letting doubt and fear creep in. And it's so funny because the last video I posted was about pushing away the doubt and the fear. And I'm really feeling it these last couple of days. I'm very much in my doubt. I'm very much in my fear. I'm not seeing the evidence. I woke up yesterday full of anxiety, feeling like good anxiety though. I thought it was excitement. I thought things were coming in, and I truly felt like yesterday was the day where finally some of the things I was trying to manifest were coming in. And then nothing happened yesterday, and I immediately took the video down because that was the message of the video. And now I'm wondering if I should have just kept it up, and maybe that was my lesson, that I shouldn't have let doubt and fear I don't know, make me take that video down, because maybe somebody did need to hear that message. And just because it didn't happen for me yesterday, these readings maybe aren't necessarily for me, and sometimes I read them like they're for me too. And maybe I need to get out of that mind space and look at this as I'm just the reader for the collective that's watching. And it isn't about me. I know we always love to make things about ourselves. And maybe this was a good, a humbling lesson for me, that it isn't always about me. And maybe that message was actually meant for somebody. And I'm actually gonna repost it, because today I kept feeling like, just because things didn't happen for you yesterday, Shannon, maybe it was meant for somebody else. And maybe that message was the hope they needed, and then I took it down because it had no views yet. So I thought, okay, maybe I second guessed. I thought, oh, it wasn't meant to be posted. I was wrong. My intuition was wrong. And I started doubting. I started doubting my gifts. I started doubting my abilities. And then I woke up this morning not really feeling anything, not feeling anything in the collective, not really feeling guided to talk about anything in particular, but I feel like I need to do a video. Because I took that video down yesterday, I really felt like I needed to get on here and do something, because I haven't been in the greatest headspace this morning, and I've been in a lot of doubt around the twin flame journey and the twin flame connection again. I don't feel like my person is doing the work, and I don't feel like he's gonna do the work, and I feel like it'll be years if he ever does decide to do it. And I'm not willing to wait that long anymore. I'm not willing to wait, period. And maybe that's the message I need to talk about today. I think people need to see that us readers, and us people that are coming on trying to be pathfinders and leaders, giving these powerful messages, you need to see that we're human too, and that we suffer too, and that I do let doubt and fear creep in myself. And maybe this message is for someone out there like me who keeps waiting for things to happen, keeps waiting for things to shift. They keep doing the work and they're not seeing the evidence of, like, what's the point of all of this? And maybe it's for someone out there who is also identifying as being on the twin flame journey, but kind of feeling a little bit hopeless, like their partner is not doing the work, and they feel like their partner is just so far connected to negativity and negative people that they're just never gonna get it. They're never gonna rise, and they're never gonna meet you at the level you're at. And you're stuck in this place of, I love them so much and I can't see myself with anybody else. Sorry, my nose is so runny right now. And I once heard a reader say that could be a symbol of a runner, that you're dealing with a runner. I know I am. And maybe this is a symbol for you that the person you're dealing with is a runner. And I really didn't intend for this to be a love reading or a twin flame reading. But again, I just started the video and I was like, I'm going to let whatever needs to come out, come out. And this is what's coming out. So for my divine feminine out there who is feeling stuck, who's feeling like you don't know what to do, if you should let go of this and finally just step forward into your life. I mean, you should be doing that regardless. Nobody should be waiting for their partner, for their twin flame. You should be continuing forward in your life. Follow your other signs that you're getting. If somebody new steps into your life, give them an opportunity, because that's where I'm at now. I am going to be giving opportunities now to good men that step into my life, that are meeting me at my level, that are meeting me at my energetic level. I've made the decision in the last couple of days that I'm not waiting for my twin anymore. It's time for me to open myself up to new people and new possibilities. My twin flame has had plenty of time to get his shit together and do the work, and I'm not seeing the evidence of that. If anything, I'm seeing the opposite. I mean, again, I saw him a couple of months ago, actually, sorry, not a couple of months ago, it was the beginning of this month, with another woman out on a date. And maybe he has lessons to learn in that, but to me that shows like you can't even be alone. You can't even stay by yourself to do the work. Like, I don't know, that's such a turnoff to me. Like, I've been alone for 7 years and I'm choosing to do this, and it's not easy. Trust me. I would love to have a partner in my life right now to love me, to hold me up, to walk this hard journey with me, but I don't. And I've chosen to stay this way because I know that's what God is calling me to do. And it sort of like was just such a turnoff to see him with somebody else. I don't know. It just gave me the ick. It gave me the ick to see that he couldn't even stay alone, that he couldn't even be alone to do the work on himself. And it has nothing, it's not that, oh, I'm not good enough for him to do that. That wasn't a thought in my head at all. It was just, it made me sad that he's choosing to take the hard, long way around. And unfortunately, he does have a habit of doing that. And I worry that it's going to be too late this time, that he's going to take so long to figure his shit out, and he's going to let fear dictate his life forever, that he's going to miss out on the biggest love story he will ever experience, and that's with me. And I know that sounds conceited, but if you understand the twin flame journey and you understand what that love connection is all about, nothing compares. This is a soulmate love. This is a divine spiritual connection. I can feel it right now as I'm talking about it. There's never going to be a connection that will match this. And I think that's why I've sort of been not waiting, but waiting. I haven't allowed myself to be open to new potentials with new men because I've been trying to give my twin the opportunity to do the work and come back in and show me that he's done some work on himself and he doesn't need to be fully healed. I'm not, I just need him to match my frequency and bring reciprocity into this and show me that he can give me back the love that I deserve. And we can work on the rest of the stuff together is how I look at it. But I'm not even getting that from him. It was always just breadcrumbs that I seemed to get from this person. And I refuse to accept that from anybody. But I did have a little cry this morning because I realized I have to let go. I have to let go of this now because it's not serving me anymore. It's draining me. The constant thinking about him all the time, it's draining me. It's draining my life force. I don't want it anymore. I'm going to continue to practice cutting the cords every single morning right now with this person because I feel like he is connected to such negative energy right now. And every time I stay connected to him, I am tapping into that negative energy. So again, maybe the person watching this video or this video is going to be guided to needs to be empowered. And divine feminine, maybe it's time for you to cut the cord with your twin because they're not doing the work either. And I don't have evidence of that. Maybe he is, but all I know is he's not stepping forward to claim this journey and this love with me. And that's all I can go by. The rest of it is speculation and it's assumptions. But he's not coming forward to even apologize or have a conversation with me. I have to let this go now. It's been months of this, years. I mean, we began our journey 3 years ago. So this has been a long time and I'm done. I think I'm done with all of this now. And I think I finally recognize that I just gotta love me. I just gotta keep loving myself and like keep loving that inner child within. So I don't want this to be a long video, but today I felt guided to use the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. And then I'm going to use the Keepers of the Light deck to help show you who's helping you along your way, who's helping you on your journey. So let's see, what does Spirit have for my collective, for my divine feminines out there that are struggling like I am, that are just so fed up with this journey, so fed up with the twin flame journey, just feeling like nothing is moving and you don't know which way to go. So Spirit, can you help my collective of divine feminines that are watching this video right now, that are also struggling and maybe struggling with faith and doubt and fear? What messages can you give my collective? Excuse me while I pick up this card. Okay, so the cards that have come out are Overflow, Overwhelm, and Plenty, which is actually a very positive card. And this is actually saying you have an overflow of abundance, of goodness coming into your life. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. And yeah, I think this card is like getting back to yourself, I think, you know. I feel like I've lost my way a little bit in this twin flame journey. I've lost myself a little bit, and maybe this lost compass card is coming up to say it's time to put that focus back on yourself and stop focusing on the twin flame person, whether it be a woman or a man on the other end for you. And Stranger, Curiosity is the third card. And it's funny, this card is making me think maybe it's time to open yourself up to new people, to new potentials. And I know that you're not going to want to hear that. I know for myself, when I watched excessive amounts of love readings and twin flame videos, the last thing I wanted to hear from a reader was that I wasn't going to be reunited with my twin flame. And I unfortunately think, again, my nose is running like crazy. So your person is still running. Your person is still running, unfortunately. They're too afraid to look within. They're too afraid to do the work. And I don't want this to be a hopeless message. It needs to be an honest message. And I think Spirit is trying to tell us that perhaps we need to switch the focus, cut the cord, because this is what's waiting for us if we do. If we disconnect from that twin flame energy and stop tapping into their negativity and their fear and their anxiety. And I believe that's what I've been picking up this week. I believe I've been very tapped in and picking up his energy, which is fear, sadness, hopelessness, anger, frustration. I have been feeling all these emotions and I don't really have a reason to. Like, yeah, I could feel a little bit disappointed. Things aren't happening fast enough for me, but it's not big enough for me to be depressed or to feel angry or to feel frustrated or hopeless, and I'm feeling all these feelings. And I realize that I believe it's because I'm picking up on his emotions, and I need to disconnect from that because it's really affecting me now. And I want goodness in my life, and I want to find my inner compass again. I want to get back to my inner self. I want to get back to my power again, and I feel it some days. Some days I am so disconnected from him and that. But you know what? I'm going to open myself up to strangers now. I'm going to open myself up to new possibilities, new men, new relationships, relationships that match my energy, that match my frequency. I'm going to be curious again. I'm not going to be hanging on to this guy from the past. Twin flame or not, I don't care anymore. It's time that I step into my abundance. It's time that I step into all that's meant for me. And in all honesty, I believe that this twin flame is holding me back from that now. I strongly feel like the longer I hang on to this and the longer I try to wait for this to come into the 3D, the more I hold myself back from what's actually waiting for me, which is beautiful, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty in a beautiful way. Like the waters are flowing in this card. I feel like I need to shuffle again. What else did you need to come out of this deck, Spirit? Yeah, wow, oh God. Okay, this card didn't come out, but it was sticking out. And I hate that it came out because it's possibility for union. Oh, contradicting everything I'm just talking about. So the card before that though was Eye of the Needle, intentionality. I think being laser focused, but I don't know why this possibility for union card came out. I mean, I think for some of us it's there, the possibility is there, but I think maybe what the lesson is not putting an expectation on a particular person, perhaps. Maybe that's what this card is saying. There is a possibility for union with that person, but maybe it's not that person. And maybe this is saying if you're so laser focused on one particular person, you're blocking the potential of the right person coming in. And again, I know for some of you watching this, you're gonna say, absolutely not, Shannon. Nobody comes close to my twin flame. I know I'm never gonna have a connection deeper than that. I'd rather wait and be alone. And trust me, I've said the same thing. I would rather be alone. I'm not gonna settle for anything less than the love I know is possible with him. But the truth is, I can have a big love with somebody else. And yes, maybe it won't be the same spiritual connection I would have had with him, but possibility for union doesn't necessarily mean with him. And I do believe that this card came out to say we can't be so laser focused on just one person. We need to see the possibility for union with anybody else too. We just need to stay open to the right person coming in. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Okay, so falling angels, spiritual narcolepsy, so asleep, that tells me your person is asleep. They're not waking up, they're not rising. So this actually does confirm what I've been trying to say, and that possibility for union, I don't feel it means union necessarily with the twin flame. I think this reading is trying to say that person is lost still, that person is not rising. And we need to make a choice as divine feminines to step forward, bold step forward, the farther gate. We need to keep going. We can't hold ourselves back. We can't stay stuck because of this love, because of this connection. And I know it's hard, and I know it's a big love, and I know it's a big connection. But I do think this reading is trying to tell us divine feminines, we must step forward anyways. And if they're not ready because they do have free will, we need to just accept that and move on. And that's the place that I'm in today. And actually, since I started this reading, I feel empowered. I'm no longer feeling that energy I was feeling this morning of sadness, hopelessness, depression, anger, feeling stuck, feeling faithless. I was feeling so much of that this morning, and it was gross, and I knew it wasn't necessarily mine, but since I started doing this reading, I feel friggin' empowered. I feel so empowered, like I am gonna boldly step forward in my life. I'm gonna keep doing the things I'm feeling called to do. I'm gonna listen to the voice of intuition, listen to God, and I'm gonna leave my person behind now. He can stay with his negativity. He can stay in his fear. I feel sad. I feel really heartbroken and sad for him. And I will continue to send him love every day because I don't want him to suffer. I really don't. I don't want him to suffer. I don't want this for him. I really hoped we could come together and have this beautiful union. But the truth is now I don't think it's going to happen. Not for me anyways. And maybe the collective that's checking in and watching this video needs to hear it too. And I'm so sorry to deliver that to you. But it's truth, and I think it's what Spirit wants us to know and wants you to know, is that you can't keep putting your life on hold for this person that isn't doing the work, that is staying stuck, that is staying linked to a karmic women and negative women, nasty women, bad people, very evil, dark people. They're staying very connected with ego. They have not let their ego die yet, and you must move forward. So I wanted to take some Keepers of the Light cards to let you know who's helping you with this, who's helping you step boldly forward. Spirit, can you show my collective which Keepers of the Light are helping this collective on their journey? Thank you. Okay, wow, we did get a lot of cards, but I imagine there's so many people watching that Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Yeah, I think this is like, he's helping you step boldly forward. He's the one that's helping you step forward with or without this person. And then we have Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Yeah, she's helping you as well. She's helping you to let go of this connection, to embrace your divine feminine, to create union within your own heart, not because you need your masculine. She's helping you to find that inner union with yourself. And then, wow, Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Yeah. She's helping you overcome the negative emotions you might be feeling because you're connected to this person and they're connected to dark, dark stuff. And they're choosing to stay within that energy. So Mother Mary is coming forward to help your heart heal, to show you that you are love. She's helping you heal your mother wounds. If you were neglected by your mom, abandoned by your mom, she's here to help you heal those abandonment wounds within from the mother. And then Brigid, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Wow, that's so beautiful. She's also helping you ignite that inner fire within yourself, not because you're with your divine partner, but because you have it within you. You are the love. You don't need his or her love to make you feel whole. You are whole all on your own. And Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. And I think you're learning through this process to let go of things that aren't serving you. Again, to come back to the heart. She's healing your heart of the wounds that this masculine has created. The wounds, the hurt, the pain that this connection has created. She's helping you to heal and transmute that. And then you got the Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And this comes back to, I think, send love to that person. Don't be mad at them. Don't be angry at them. That's not what this is about. It sucks they're not doing the work. It sucks they're choosing to stay in lower frequencies because that's where their comfort zone is. But this is telling you to forgive anyways and heal and move on. And the last card is Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. This is the lesson, guys. Choose you. Choose you. Stop choosing them. Stop putting them above yourself. Stop putting them ahead of you. All right, this video has gone long enough. I hope this gives you some hope for the future. And although you may not be in union with your divine masculine or your twin flame, you're gonna find a love within yourself, that the same kind of love you were feeling you would have got from that connection. That's what Lady Nada is helping you to awaken. That same feeling of love and connection within your heart because you chose yourself. So I hope this message finds the right person. I will be putting an intention out there that it finds the right divine feminines that are struggling on this twin flame journey and that need a little bit of guidance and a little bit of hope for the future. I love you guys. Take care. Mwah.